Hello everybody, welcome to an episode of Moe'S CD Culture Show and Tell. And now, I was going to borrow an idea from Larry Graves, also known as the Canadian Stud Muffin. He did a video a couple of days ago about classic rock albums that he never gets tired of listening to. And I was going to do that idea, but then I kind of decided not to for a particular reason. Now, when he did his presentation, he showed 5 albums that, although they're great, that he finds boring, that he's not into as much as he once was, or stuff like that. And then he showed 15 albums that he does not get bored of. Now, I looked around my collection and everything, and I couldn't really find albums that I am bored of. There's albums that I'm not into as much as that I may not like as much as I want to like them, like when I first bought them and that. But to consider them boring, I don't get bored very easily. That's something about me. I always have something to preoccupy my mind. I always have stuff that I'm always interested in listening to. So for me to find 5 albums that I'm bored of, it's kind of a difficult one. I wouldn't know where to start looking really, or what to choose. Only that I may have albums that I don't enjoy as much. Not that I would say that they're boring. They're just not great, because maybe they have 2 songs on it that I actually like, and the rest I don't really care for. But I don't ever get bored of it. If I listen to an album that I may not like, I don't get bored of it. And to try to pick 15 albums that I never get tired of, there's so many albums that I never get tired of listening to. I could play so many. In fact, I would love when people come over, if we were going to listen to music, I would say, okay, I'm not going to look. I just want you to take whatever album from my collection, I don't care which ones, put it on, and I'm sure I'll love it. I'll enjoy it, regardless of what they choose. So I really couldn't do a video like that. So instead, I'm going to do something a little different, as you've seen by the thumbnail. I'm going to go through what is in my heavy rotation box. Now, I apologize for the thumbnail, because see, when I put something big and white in front of the camera like that, everything around it kind of darkens up a little bit, so I wasn't as clear in the picture in the thumbnail. But that's whatever. That's a trade-off. This was the focus of the thumbnail in the first place. So now I want to first tell you what I had in there. The first time I showed you this box, what I had in there was the Moody Blues, On the Threshold of a Dream, the classic masters of the Grand Funk Railroad. I had Eric Clapton's 461 Ocean Boulevard in there, and I had Beatles' Let It Be in there, and I played all those. I played them all in the stereo, like stereo sound with the earphones and everything, or the headphones, and they're all great. They're all fantastic. I'm not here to do a review of those. I may do a review eventually, but I just want to basically show you what's in here right now, what I'm going to go through. Now, also in that list is I had okay, the way I have this set up, right, what is on the top of the list is what I need to get to first. It's more of the primary things, and as I work my way down, it is a little bit less and less, except for the three on the bottom, which is always my heavy rotation, and these are staying in there until I get to them again, because once I get to them at least one more time, then I can put that away and substitute it for something else. This box is only big enough for 12. 12 CDs that like where I still have some room, it's always going to be 12. It's never going to be more than 12 CDs. It'll never be less than 12 CDs. So when I take something out, I have to replace it with something else and make sure that I get to them. So this, I had it lower on the list in the box, but I bumped it right up to the number 1 position because I really need to get to that next, and that's AC/DC Fly on the Wall. I really want to give it an objective listen and see if it's actually as good as I remember, or that it's actually bad as people are saying it is. So, and that is all. This is due to what Larry Graves is going to be doing when he does his does this album suck review. So that's why this is at the top of the list. But again, I still need to get to the Resolos, the Flying Saucer Attacks. It's the complete collection of the Resolos. I love them, and I think, yeah, if you don't know them, you should really check them out. They're great. I still need to get to of Monsters and Men's. My Head is an Animal. That is a great album, and these top ones are all for the earphones, for the headphones. I need to get to them on the headphones. Same as this one, Spoons, the 30th anniversary of Arias and Symphonies. This is such a great album. It's such a great band. I love her bass playing. She's such for a female bass player, she's top notch. She's up there as one of my favorites. And then I need to get what kind of entered into my into the box in the 5th position up here is the Pucifer at Arco Santi. That is such a great album. I still need to get a DVD player, so because it comes with a second disc, which is not a DVD, sorry, Blu-ray. I need to get a Blu-ray player. I do have a DVD player, but I need a Blu-ray player so I can play that second disc. That is coming up soon. I really do want to get that amongst other things that I'm saving up for. And something that's not in my heavy rotation yet, like again, the 3 bottom ones are my heavy rotation that I want to play more. But I have to get to this, the whole thing, all 3 CDs of it, because I really want to hear that again. It doesn't matter if it's in the headphones or not, but I do want to try to get to it in the headphones. That's just going to take one hell of a night to go through, and I don't know if I have the time to dedicate to that for in the headphones. I can probably I want to play it out loud, and again, it might take me about 2 to 3 weeks before I even get to it. So every 2 to 3 weeks, I want to show you what's in my rotation box. So I'm going to consider this episode 1 of my rotation box. So every 2 to 3 weeks, I'm going to go through that and show you what's in here when I get through to different things. Now, what I've thrown in here, because I had played those other, I told you what I've already played that was in here. So I put this in here, the Best of the Proclaimers, because I really enjoy them and I need to listen to the whole album. There's a couple of songs in here I'm not crazy about, but the majority of it is really great, so I will let the whole thing play. And again, I don't necessarily need to play this in the headphones or whatever. I just need to play it, like when I'm doing other stuff. This album, this is the Congo's A Lunatic. This gets better and better every time I play it. It's really for the first 4 songs that I really like on it, and the rest kind of dwindles as it goes along. Like the rest of it is not necessarily my kind of music, but I have warmed up to it the few times that I have played it. I may have played this about maybe 3-4 times tops. So I need to get to this again because I know I will enjoy it more if I just listen to it more. So that's why it's in here now. Yeah, I need to get back. I need to listen to Clockwork Angels because this is such a great album, and I really, really want to try to get to this in the headphones for sure. If I, if no, this is going to be definitely a headphones album for sure, and I will be getting to that, but not right yet. All the ones that came before it will come first. So that's kind of at the bottom of that I need to playlist or my heavy rotation. But what's still in heavy rotation, and like I said, I need to hear them at least one more time before I can put them away, and still might not put them away. These are the albums that I played a lot when I got them in 2023. That is still Propaganda Sparks. That has to be in there. I play that a lot, and I play the girl is crying in her latte a lot. Now I should have Kimono My House in here, and I know the next thing that leaves here, Kimono My House, is going in here because I do want to play that again very soon, because that's still an awesome album that I should be playing more. I love it. I think it's still like a 10 out of 10 for sure, and I need to play that more. And again, the last one here on the list is Not a Gone Infinity, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. I need to hear this at least one more time before I end up putting this away, because it's just a fantastic album. Yeah, so that is what is in my is in my heavy rotations. To give you a recap, if you can see them all there, yeah, Fly on the Wall, the Resolos of Monsters and Men, Spoons, Pussifer, Sparks, The Proclaimers, Congos, Rush, two more Sparks, and a King Gizzard. So that is what is in here right now. Like I said, what is on top of the list is the must come first. And then as I work my way down, especially the last three, sometimes four, that will be what's in my heavy rotation, and I might stick. See, these still might stick in there for at least another month or so, because I do go to them a lot. I love them. So that is it for this episode of Mo CD Culture Show and Tell. It was not the video I planned on doing, but it's the video that I ended up doing. And again, a big shout out to Glenn Calloway from the basement, he's not the only one that did it, but he's the one that really got it in my head that, yeah, I need to start a heavy rotation box. Absolutely. I think that is a fantastic idea, and I'm happy that I did that. So, everybody out there, you know what I'm going to say. Please be safe. Take care. I will see you on the flip side, and please, everyone, have a great day, evening, night, wherever you may be. Peace, everybody.